Hello, and this is Builder Shad here, and yes, I am taking a look at Linux Lite today. And I'll be honest, I should have probably done this review earlier, by earlier I mean like months earlier, but I think this is actually also another perfect time to do it because earlier this month they released Linux Lite 6.0, which actually runs on the latest Ubuntu LTS 22.04 instead of like the LTS from 2 years ago, which I'll be honest, let's be real here. You should only be running an LTS version of any version of Linux if you're like in a business or something, okay? Hey, that's my hot take. Ratio me like it's Twitter or something, okay? But yeah. So right here we're in Grub, and it already gives us the option to boot into a live system or just directly install. Let's go just directly install it because this is a virtual machine. It's going to install. Let's see how fast it boots up, and yeah, it's taking a little bit. Pretty sure every single minimal distro has been faster than this. But yeah. So now that little spinner has disappeared. And it should pop up in a second. Don't know why it's just taking a little bit, but yeah. I'll be right back when it pops up. So now the installer actually finally pops up, so let's hurry up and let's select our language. Of course, it's English. Already has kind of a good theme here, like a material theme, so yep. Keyboard, I really want my okay, let's see, there's some okay, and then yep. And yeah. Of course, let's stop screwing around then, yeah. Let's just do this and let's just, yeah. Think we're good right there. Let's click continue. And then, yep. Do I want to install third-party software? Yes. Let's go through with that. Which it needs to, and let's erase disk install Linux. And yeah. Do I want to apply these? Yep. So again, this is your standard Ubuntu install. So, yeah. Let's click continue. And yeah. For this, let's just choose my username, which will be Builder Shed. Computer's name, and yeah, let's name it Linux Lite VM. Of course, that shall be the username. Set this to password, and I think we're good. Do that, and now it's installing, and I'll be right back when this is done. So yeah, see y'all in a bit, fellas. I kind of forgot about this one, but yeah. Installation wise, this is practically Ubuntu's installation here. aka ease of installation, instant 5 out of 5. Let's just right quit that, and I think we're good. So, well, not right quit it, just exit it. But yeah, I think we're good now, and yep. Progress in the installer wise, I think we're actually doing pretty well. Yeah. And I'll be back when this actually installs. For real this time, okay, people? Finally, it's done installing, and did take a while to install, so let's type in my password now. And, yeah. This may get some deductions for speed for that slow installation. I'm joking, but yeah, I'm joking. Okay, we do not deduct anything for slow installations. People wait hours over Windows installation. We all know that. Okay, but yeah. But here's the difference. I'm recording a video, and yet this thing's taking forever to load up a desktop environment. Not a stranger to that. But yeah. And yes, I'm still waiting for this sucker, and oh wait, it has already loaded up the desktop environment. I know what was the problem there. Hold on. Yeah. We're going to have to skip that. I'll be right back. I'm going to switch it to QXL. Okay, I am back, and now it is finally loaded up. We already got a Linux Lite screen, but of course, first duty of all, we got to deal with this display. Set it to my boy 1080p. Click apply, keep it, and we are good there. But yeah, so here it kind of gives us off a little thing. Linux Lite is free for everyone to use and share, and suitable for people who are new to Linux or for people who want a lightweight environment that is also fully functional. So, nice thing about this is that it uses XFCE4, and XFCE4 is a modern and lightweight desktop. And they got the Materia theme running on it, so it has the Material design stuff on it. So if you like the Material design, I like Material design too. This is kind of a great distribution for you as well, even though you get that Material design on any other Linux distribution too. But yeah. So we could start with installing updates. Keep in mind, this is based on Ubuntu 22.04. I don't think there are going to be many updates off the bat. Yeah, we could try installing drivers. So, yep. Are there any available drivers? No new drivers available. Good. Setting up a restore point. Wrong. Yeah. Let's create a time shift. Select time snapshot type. Let's select rsync because why not? Screw it. Let's create one. Estimating system size. Let's create a little snapshot. I really don't care for restore points because I don't end up screwing up my system often, and usually when I screw up my system, I usually end up fixing it real quick. So there's nothing I've ever had to really worry about anyways on my side, so I'm practically good there. So yeah. Then you got installing language support. If you want like languages like let's say if you want to use a different language for this, like here's the thing. If your language uses the Latin alphabet or something, like of course it's probably gonna be easy to get that going. Like I don't see there being much of a problem getting like Linux to use German or Spanish or hell even Latin and on here, to be honest. You know what? That actually be quite fun using Linux and Latin. Just the Roman operating system, like that actually be quite a fun experiment, to be honest. Just for funsies, okay? But yeah, we got this. And it comes with Chrome off the bat, which I know people will deduct, but I'm not really going to care for that. But yeah, it's checking for available language support and stuff, but yeah. Now, UEFI secure boot, blah blah blah. It's basically asking for that. And yeah. Now we can change things around. We could set up a light theme or a dark theme. I'll set a dark theme. It has been applied. Keyboard network. I think we're really good already. And each series of Linux Lite lasts 2 years and is based off LTS, which contain updates for 5 years. Roadmap. Upgrading within Series 5 is simple. Or from within a series. And we will upgrade you from Linux Lite 5.0 to Linux, not from Linux 5.0 to Linux Lite 6.0. So that seems like a problem. I'm thinking language support is not installed completely. Okay, what seems to be the problem here? I don't see a problem with those installed them. But yeah. There's no upgrade available right now, but I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure there's ways to get this going upgrade, like upgrade beyond what this thing's telling you about. You also got hardware requirements. Not much right here. Like any average Joe can run this. Let's be honest here. Type in my password, just get that going. Yeah. Still creating. It's going up. I'm sorry, that's not how the laws of physics work here. But yeah. I think we're done with that welcome screen, and yeah. Support. I forgot this stuff. Yeah. Other stuff, so yeah. Let's not show the dialogue anymore, so I'm just going to minimize these. And yeah. So of course we got Thunar down here. Let's load Thunar up. We also got the XFCE terminal if you want to pop it up. And yeah. So far looking pretty good. You can go over here, just easily switch workspaces. But yeah. Though I'm gonna be honest, this being the way of doing workspaces, I'd say is getting outdated. Is already outdated because, for one, your desktop environments now you can have as many workspaces as you practically want, I believe. But I'm pretty sure there's a limit somewhere. Let's be real here. Windows and Mac OS, pretty sure you can do some. I know you can have different workspaces on those, and you can add more workspace to those. I'm pretty sure you can add more to these too, but they're more configurable. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, let's go over here. You got install updates and stuff. So all applications. Yeah, let's not go there. So this is very reminiscent of a old school start menu for old school Windows users. And to be honest, maybe I should actually make a distro war between Linux Lite and Linux Mint. I think that'd actually be kind of a good idea, to be honest. Try sometime. But yeah, I have a section for my computer. Settings, yep. Yeah, stuff we can make USB writer, fonts. Let's got graphics. We got an MS Paint knockoff. MS Paint's practically a knockoff, anyways, of every other single program ever. Anyways, no paint. Discard that. Let's see what else we can get. We already have GIMP on here. Document scanner, photo manager. See what else we have. Internet wise, we have Google Chrome as a default web browser. I'm not going back crap over, okay? I'm not going crazy. I'm not getting mad, okay? We've had enough people go crazy over stupid stuff like that, okay? Like, I don't care about what kind of web browser it really comes with, unless it's pure dang spyware, which is going to consider spyware to an extent, but I've used it before. I don't really care about Google Chrome. Yeah. You have some multimedia. You got VLC on here by default. LibreOffice. You got the collection. Windows users are going to love the fact they already got an Office suite on here by default without having to throw their cash money at it. An unrestricted partitioner. Heck yeah. You also got some other stuff. Package manager. Authentication is required to use Synaptic. Let's authenticate. And I don't know why there's airplanes outside this late at night, but yeah. I'm guessing once you go online, you deal with .deb files, I guess. Yeah, let's see how snapshot's doing. 2 minutes, I guess. No, that does not look like 2 minutes. It looks like 2 hours. Oh, yeah. This is referred to as control panel up here. Aptitude. Yep. Control panel, user files, blah, blah, blah. Oh my. Yeah, so it's just dealing with languages right now in here, and yeah. Other than that, these are basic like XFCE apps and some GNOME apps. I think are basically the ones on here. But yeah, see what we can screw around with on here, just for fun while we play the waiting game. So we already got some stuff. We got Wida. We can just select his theme. It wants to not take 10 years. But yeah. I don't know why it's taking so long here again, but I'll be right back when this part's done. So I'm back, and yeah, everything's just finally got itself done. So let's actually now get to getting some necessities on here, I'd probably say. Like getting a package on here. Again, it's just like Ubuntu. Let's get GNOME Dash software on here. That shouldn't be hard at all. It's probably just going to tell me it needs to mark some things more likely because I've used Synaptic before. I know this completely. Mark for installation. Yep, mark those. Plug in Flatpak. Mark those. Now let's click apply. Now it's going to deal with those and yeah, what GNOME software is going to do. And to be honest, I would even use GNOME software on KDE Plasma. To be honest, GNOME software is just going to allow us. GNOME software is just an overall better far better user front end than anything like Discover, and for a new user, more user friendly than Synaptic for sure. Okay, it's literally like an app store. Okay. In fact, if I were to go over here, if I were to pop open Discover. And let's just, I do not know why it's making graphical artifacts. Well, I was. But yeah, let's just quit out of this. Just hurry up and do sudo pacman-s gnome-software. Keep in mind that it's going to take a little bit. And by the way, I think I should probably I think I should make a video dedicated to some things like this. Like, just some overall things that you see done in some distros to this. And, like, they're like, what? How the heck do I do this? Just, like, for example, a Pac-Man progress bar for the Pac-Man package manager on Arch. Or the dots popping up for sudo and stuff. Like, there's overall stuff like this. And as well as things you see in many Linux YouTubers videos like this, and the power line bar or whatever it is and stuff. Or all that kind of cool stuff that you see so yeah. So right here, if we were to pop this open. I don't know why that's taking forever. If we open GNOME software. Like, here's discovering. There's the KDE type stuff on here. And yeah. It's going to take a little bit, of course. But yeah. You gotta like your stuff down here. And yeah. It's improving. Let's be honest here, it is improving. But it doesn't, like, compared to something like GNOME software, which let's just load it up here, which we all know it's going to take a little bit. And it's going to use libvita, but do I really care? No. And it's starting it up right now and stuff, but yeah. You're going to see real quick that this is actually a lot better than KDE's Discover, to be honest. And yeah, I'm really just wanting some, just waiting for someone just to fork all the GNOME apps, so we can just use them with just GTK3 instead. So I can actually use this with Plasma, just integrated okay, like well. As right now, I think the only thing that kind of stopping me from doing this right now is just, well, as I said, the only thing practically stopping me now from using libvita apps with KDE is just the ability. It's just the fact that you can't integrate them well anymore because, well, like I was saying, you can't integrate these as well. You can't integrate these with Plasma anymore because it's extremely hard to theme libvita. And thing is with GTK3, you just use the Breeze theme, and this thing's practically themed to that. But you use, now since it's running libvita, not shit on libvita, but libvita is actually very great. If you have a libvita Plasma theme, this would actually go along perfectly with it. But to be honest, if someone were to make a fork of this, yeah, this should actually be or GTK3, this is actually quite perfect. But yeah, really got like things like this. This is perfect layout. But yeah, let's get back over here. And yeah, right here we got our stuff down. And yeah, let's now go straight to, now we have no software on here, so let's just add this to favorites. Not just that, let's just, yeah, we can just keep it in favorites, and now we pop it open. Just browse software. This is what it just looks like with just GTK3 theming, to be honest. And yeah, it's got editor's choice and stuff, and yeah. But overall, this should be a lot easier and stuff. I can get Notepad QQ, Notepad++ like editor for Linux, even though, here's the funny thing, Notepad++ is literally like you could run that on one and that thing just runs perfect in that. Like nothing literally is wrong there. But yeah, let's go to software repository stuff. Go to Chrome. And of course, Flatpak should be easy to set up. Like we just go get set up, and Linux Lite, are you around here? No. And of course, just run the commands. It just tells you to just whip out terminal emulator. Just do. Yeah, I don't know why it took a little bit, but yep. Just do sudo apt install Flatpak, and I'm just going to do -y, just get it over with. And then you want to just copy that. Well, this probably already has Flatpak on here. You never know, but yep. It's already installed, but yeah. Now let's just add it. So now that's perfect. Now we're good. Now Flatpak's already been perfectly set up. What about wine? First of all, do we even have wine already on here? No. There's nothing wrong with that. We can just go on here and just pick up wine from, yeah. So search wine Ubuntu. Again, we're just gonna pop out terminal again for this because it's going to give you a list of commands to type in. Don't worry about these. These are from the official Wine HQ website. There's going to be nothing harmful with these commands. If you've looked at terminal for a while, which includes me, I know these commands in and out. I know this command in and out. It should not be a problem. I do not know why we are having internet problems right here. Yeah. I think that's my side of a problem. I don't. What does play.google.com got to do with this? Okay, so yeah. Now it just wants us to do sudo dpackage add architecture i386 password. No dpkg add architecture. Let's go add that. And yeah. That just wants us to get this done right here. Just I'm gonna open a new tab. Just do sudo vi sudo. And I'm just going to do defaults, PW feedback. So yeah, it has now got that done on here. Which now let's just send that over. Let's get this one right here. Send that over. Send that one over. Sudo apt update, which this command just syncs the repositories just up with what your system knows with the internet. Okay. And yeah. And once that is done, we're just gonna take this command. We're just gonna get the staging version on here. We're just gonna sudo apt install. Then we're going to install the recommends for of as well as wine HQ staging. I want to continue. Yes, it should not take long. It's just And what this is just going to do, it's going to allow you to run some Windows applications. Perfectly okay, nothing wrong with that. Let's just pop this back open. Location data not found. I do not know why. Let's just do software repositories. So yeah. I'll be right back when this sucker's not doing its thing. So I'm back. It looks like wine has finally got done installed. So yep. Yeah, that's kind of basic things you just get done on here. Of course, you can put a new desktop on here and stuff. And yeah. And of course, let's just go screwing around settings real quick. Just see what we can do. Just got light tweaks. Boot up fix. Kernel installer. Install specific kernels you want to boot from. Like some normal stuff. Got some other stuff like user manager. You can add new users and stuff. Quit that. We can also change this. Adapted? Nah. Material dark is okay. Do that, I don't see a problem doing that. We also got some more stuff. Yep. Light software. Wait, what? Wow. So we get some stuff on here. We can put Microsoft Teams on here. We can put Tor on here if you want. Dang, you put Wine on here. So this just made things easier. Dang. So yeah. That sort of stuff. High DPI. This is for like high DPI displays. I guess for like the Retina displays on Macs and stuff. iMacs and stuff like. You know what I mean? You also got some other stuff. You can go Gnomes, little GNOME 2 style on here if you wanted. Screw around with appearance. You want, why not just go with old Advaita. Default GNOME. See, like right here, just do that, like blah blah blah. But let's just go with this and. I think we're good, and let's just go back to eyes, but yep, let's go back here, and yeah, I think we're good now. But yeah, overall, let's get to rating this. Stability wise, I think this is actually pretty stable. This is just as stable as Ubuntu. It uses 20 point. It uses Ubuntu LTS, which means this is as stable as you can probably get when it comes to Linux. Repository size. This literally has Ubuntu's repositories. It's a 5 out of 5. Speed. This thing can get a little slow for some reason, but I'm just going to give it a 4 out of 5. But no, I'll give it a 3. Ease of use, 5 out of 5. Extra, nothing extra here. Okay, for daily use, sure, it is. I think for speed, we just bump that up to 4. I'd probably just whip out an old computer and this thing just Linux Lite would probably just do that thing just as fine. But yeah. Now let's do the math. Let's do the math here. Let's go over here. Let's just see which one I haven't opened yet. Oh yeah, let's just pop this open. 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 So full on 25 out of 5 out of 25, which just brings it to a 10 out of 10. Yeah. It's actually very high up there, to be honest. And yeah, it's been Builder Shed. Hope to see y'all next time. See ya.